Japan Airlines demonstrated onboard procedures for dealing with mobile battery fires on December 2nd, amid a growing number of incidents involving lithium-ion batteries overheating or catching fire around the world. To raise awareness, cabin attendants showed how they respond when a battery stored in an overhead compartment catches fire. Crew members wore smoke hoods to avoid inhaling fumes and used fire extinguishers to put out the simulated flames. They also demonstrated how to handle a burning device by placing it into a special container and pouring water over it to cool down. Japan's Transport Ministry introduced 2 new requests for passengers in July 2025. Mobile batteries should not be stored in overhead bins, and charging should only be done in places where the device can be watched at all times. This summer alone, Japan saw more 2 battery-related fires on board public transportation, one on a Yamanote Line train in central Tokyo that injured 5 people, and another on a Shinkansen between Omiya and Ueno that left 1 passenger hurt. Mobile battery accidents have increased. This is the on-air in July 2025.
A fire broke out on a Yamanote Line train in central Tokyo on July 20th, injuring 5 people. Footage taken inside the JR Yamanote Line shows smoke and flames coming from a burning object on the floor. According to Tokyo Fire Department and police, the fire broke out from a smartphone battery shortly after 4 p.m. between Shinokubo and Shinjuku stations. A witness says passengers acted quickly, using a fire extinguisher on board to put out the flames. The scorched remains of the device were left near the passenger's seat as the train continued to the next stop at Shinjuku Station. 5 passengers, including the woman who owned the phone, suffered minor injuries. She burned her hand while trying to remove the battery.
結構煙が出てて、で車内も結構煙が立ってて、焦げ臭かったですね。車両の中に消火器があったんで、消火器使える人が消火したって感じです。パニックと恐怖が両方入り乱れた感じでしたね。
JR East says all trains passing through Shinjuku Station, including the Yamanote and Saikyo lines, were temporarily suspended due to the incident. The woman told authorities she had removed the battery when the phone started overheating. But the device continued to heat up and then suddenly ignited. Japan's Product Safety Agency, NITE, warns that lithium-ion batteries left in hot environments can overheat and catch fire. They urge caution when using mobile power banks, especially in summer.
Also in Shinkansen as well. This is the on-air from August 28th, 2025.
新幹線車内でモバイルバッテリーが発火した。
It happened while the train was in motion. According to the Tokyo Metropolitan Police and others, the incident occurred around 8 a.m. on August 28th, aboard a Joetsu Shinkansen that had departed JR Omiya Station and was heading toward Ueno Station. A 58-year-old male passenger noticed smoke coming from a mobile battery inside his carry-on suitcase placed at his feet. The man moved to the space between train cars, received water from a nearby passenger, and dampened a pair of pants from his suitcase. He used the pants to smother the fire. During this, he reportedly burned his right hand. The man gave the following explanation.
昨日の夜、 モバイルバッテリーをフル充電した状態でキャリーケースにしまっていた。
The battery was shared among family members, and it's unclear if it had been dropped or damaged prior to the fire. No other passengers were injured. According to the Tokyo Fire Department, fires caused by devices using lithium-ion batteries, like mobile power banks, have sharply increased in recent years. In Tokyo alone, there were 143 such incidents in the first half of this year. 39 more than the same period last year, putting 2025 on pace to surpass last year's record high. According to JR Central, on August 22nd, a mobile battery caught fire inside the seat pocket of a Tokaido Shinkansen traveling from Tokyo to Shin, Osaka. A security officer quickly extinguished the flames fire with a fire extinguisher. In July, a smartphone battery caught fire on the JR Yamanote line.
消火器使える人が、消火したって感じです。
The phone had overheated while charging with a mobile battery. Even after charging was stopped, the heat continued to build until it ignited. In an airplane fire incident in South Korea this January, a mobile battery was also suspected as the cause. Following the incident, Japanese Airlines tightened in-flight mobile battery regulations starting in July, banning batteries from being stored in overhead compartments and requiring charging only where devices can be monitored. The aim is to keep mobile batteries within sight so any issues can be noticed and dealt with quickly. JR Central began ramping up safety announcements from August, warning, "Fires involving mobile batteries and handheld fans are increasing. Please avoid dropping them or placing them in hot environments." To add, tragedies have happened even at homes. This is the on-air from September 25th, 2025.
A fire broke out at an apartment building in Tokyo around 2 a.m. The source of the fire is believed to be a mobile battery that was being used to charge a smartphone.
僕隣の部屋だったんですけど、ちょっと声が遠目に聞こえてきて、なんか泣き声と多分通報している時の様子で、その助けてください、モバイルバッテリーが爆発しましたみたいな。
Flames and thick black smoke were seen as firefighters made desperate efforts to extinguish the fire. Nearby residents watched anxiously as fire extinguish efforts continued. A fire broke out in an apartment room in Tokyo shortly before 2 a.m.
モバイルバッテリーから出火して火事です。
According to the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, the resident had her smartphone plugged into a mobile battery to charge before she went to sleep. She woke up to see her battery burning. She unplugged her phone and called the police while running away. She sustained burns on her neck. Officers were checking for other residents' safety.
最初に悲鳴が誰か助けてっていう悲鳴が聞こえて、それで窓を開けてみたらもう私が見た時にはもう火がもうすごい上がっていて、すごい燃え盛ってたので。
A neighbor heard the woman scream after the fire broke out.
鳴き声と多分通報している時の様子で助けてください、モバイルバッテリーが爆発しましたみたいな、窓を開けて様子を伺ったら、燃えてる様子で煙も結構来てたんで、1回出ようとしたんですけど、ちょっと煙がすごくて外出られない様子だったので。
He barely escaped the fire.
タオル使って煙を吸わないような部屋を出たって感じですね。もう怖かったですね。心臓バクバクいって、もう結構火柱上がってて、もう熱も感じられたので。
The blaze was mostly extinguished in about an hour. 6 people, including the woman, suffered minor injuries. The fire is believed to have started from a charging mobile battery. We asked people in the city whether they use mobile batteries.
毎日持ち歩いてます。家で普通にコンセント挿して寝る前にもうやって次の日には溜まってるように。
危ないかもとか思った経験とかってあったりしますか？
つばとかめっちゃ熱くなったりしたらちょっと外したりはします。
家出る前に 100% にしておきたいから、その前日の夜にしておく。それが日常なので、そんな急に発火されてたらも気をつけようがない。そう、分かんない。
There has been a sharp increase in the number of mobile battery fires in recent years. In July 2025, a fire caused by a mobile battery used to charge a smartphone broke out on JR Yamanote Line. An expert pointed out that if the battery is not charging well, it has reached the end of life.
ちょっと今までと使って充電時間が長いなとか、なかなか充電できなくなってきたなとか、使い勝手悪くなってきたなと思ったら、やはりもう寿命だと思ってほしいですね。
モバイルバッテリーが危ない状態になっているのは目に見えるものなんですか？
そうですね。一番目に見えるのは、まずは落としたりするとこれが変形してるか、それからこれを使っているときにちょっと膨らんだなとか、なんかあるなという変形、一番膨らむのは真ん中のところが膨らみますので、触っていただいたら分かります。
はい、今テレビをご覧の皆さんでもこれからお休みになる前にモバイルバッテリーでスマホを充電されるという方もいらっしゃると思いますので、どのようなことに気をつけたらいいのか佐藤さん伝えてください。
はい、まずは充電中に置く場所についてです。つい、枕元に置いてしまいがちなんですが、これは危険なんです。寝ている間に枕の下ですとか掛け布団の下など熱のこもりやすい場所に入り込んでしまいますと、充電中のモバイルバッテリーは熱を持ってしまいますので、発火する危険性が高くなるということです。なので寝る時に近くで充電したいという方は、周囲に燃えやすいものがない場所、例えばこのような机の上に置くなどするようにしてください。またこれからの時期、暖房器具を使う方もいらっしゃると思いますが、モバイルバッテリーはやはり熱に弱いため、その近くに置くのも温度が上がってしまうため危険です。そして VTR にもありましたが、モバイルバッテリーが膨らんだり割れていたりと変形している時や、充電が遅いなどの異変を感じた時には使用しないようにしてほしいということです。
With lithium-ion battery incidents increasing across the country, Japan Airlines says onboard safety depends not only on crew training but also on passengers following the rules and staying alert.